Hey ladies. Okay, so I am coming through with a whole lot of hair, okay? So it took me a little while to get this cutie out, but she's finally done. Stay tuned to how I styled her. All right. Ciao. So she has two combs on the side, one in the back, and a band, okay, for extra support. Okay, so as you can see, this is a lot of hair, y'all, okay? So I like took her out the box and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do with her? So what you see me doing here is going to be just, straight freestyling, okay? I took her out the box and I just didn't have any plans, okay? So I just, did whatever came to me, all right? So as you see, I did kind of hot comb it when I parted it in two. I decided to hot comb the roots, kind of like, to give me more of a straight and tighter hold once I put it up in those two buns you see. I decided to get real creative and real festive with the baby hair. It was just so much, just to, style and have fun with, and that's what you see me doing. I decided to do a whole bunch of swirlies, okay? I wanted to just hit like swirlies from each angle, okay? I just wanted to totally be versatile and daring and creative, okay? So I am straightening up my ponytails because they did get a little loose. I decided to do cute little buns like I had similar to the buns I styled for Charisma, but it's giving me a totally different look because this hair is curly, okay? So I definitely like the way that the buns look, but they kind of still came out looking a little empty, okay? You ladies are gonna see what I decided to do in order to bring them out, okay? So I make sure both my buns are straight and they stay in place with rubber bands at the base of them. I decided to go through the hair and I was like, you know what, they look kind of plain. And, I decided to cut some really pretty curls from the back. I made sure it was areas where I wouldn't miss any hair being cut from it. So I decided to go in with my crochet tool and insert some of those really cute curls into the buns, just to kind of give it a fun, messy, kind of festive ribbon curl look to it. It came out looking so freaking cute, okay? It came out looking so precious, oh my god, anywho. So of course, I believe in just being able to really get what you want, out of these wigs, no matter if they are synthetic. So I did kind of stretch the curl out with my blow dryer on a high temperature. I was just showing you the little bit of shedding that I got during this process of combing and brushing and applying all this mousse that you see to the hair. I definitely probably put maybe a half a can of mousse in the whole head of this wig, okay? Now, I'm probably exaggerating to the max, but it kind of seemed like I put a lot of mousse, okay? But believe me, if it looks like a lot of mousse, then that's indeed what it was, okay? So voila, yeah, there you have it. She is all done, and I can't wait to put her on. Voila. All right, when I tell you this wig is so cute, okay? The way I styled the baby hair, not trying to toot my own horn too bad, it came out really cute. Stay tuned. Hey JuiceDrops, it's JuicyNashae here, and you already know what your girl is back to do, and that's to show you ladies a cute wig, okay? So, as you can see, it's a lot of hair, but before I get into all of that, I'm going to definitely tell you that this beautiful wig's name is Dominica. Dominicano, let me stop. So, she is made by Outre Perfect Hairline. I've been doing a lot of them on this page, okay? I have been a repeat offender when it comes to these here Outre Perfect Hairline wigs. And just to let you ladies know, if y'all hear any wild noises in the background, it is daytime. I usually film at night when it's quiet, when there's not a whole bunch of traffic on the road. So please try to, ignore that. It's best. Yeah, it's great. So I am going to insert Dominica's details here. Now that we're back from Dominica's details, I'm definitely gonna insert the 360 here. Okay, now that we're back from the 360, let's get into this close-up, ladies, so I can show y'all how I styled it. Because I got real festive with Miss Dominica, okay? All right. Okay, so I decided to do a 2-bun action. And I got really creative with the buns, as you've seen on the tutorial. I went in and I cut out some really pretty solid curls out before I ended up combing it out, brushing it, or doing anything to the rest of the hair. I went in and I cut out some really pretty curls so that I can kind of do a kind of ribbon confetti look to these buns. And I think that kind of gave it a messy kind of cuteness, kind of give it a cute little it's bows, I got ribbons around, my little honey buns, my little buns, I thought that was a really cute touch, because without them, they kind of would have looked a little plain. And, by me twisting the hair around to make the buns in the first place, it kind of took away the highlight and the pretty color. It kind of hid that within the buns. So I definitely want to bring that out by taking some hair from the back and the sides like you see me in the tutorial, and incorporate that in these really cute loose curls that I definitely tacked onto my buns via the crochet tool thingy. So all right, let's get into this baby hair. I have it glued down on either side. This time I have no excuse for why it looks flaky. I literally put this wig on just for this tutorial, okay? So I have no excuse for that. But I definitely have to say, even though this baby hair is a little wild and all over the place, it is really, really cute. I definitely have to say, even though this baby hair is wild and all over the place, it's really, really cute. It's cute. So yeah, so I did some swirly action. I got real festive and creative with it. I definitely had fun while styling it and all that goodness. So yeah, I'm gonna get out y'all face now. Close up over. Okay, so pro number 1 for Dominica is definitely the volume of hair you get. You get so much hair with this wig. You take it out the box and you're like, girl, where do I start? What do I do? How am I gonna style her? It's so much hair, what do I do? Blah, blah, blah. You get like that. But it's definitely a lot of hair to work with, and I think that's a good thing when it comes to a 13x6, because it gives you an opportunity to style it up or down. Pro number 2 about Miss Dominica, it's the color. The color is gorgeous. I have Dominica in the color DRFF Ginger Mahogany, and it's definitely my first time trying it. At first when I took it out, I'm like, what am I gonna do with it? What am I gonna do with it? where am I gonna wear it to? What did it? It was just, I just, you know, had a lot of moments like that, the beautiful moments with this wig, okay? So, but now that I have it on, and once I styled it and I just seen how pretty the contrast was from this really pretty kind of like really deep brownish auburn kind of, you know, color, and how it transitions to like this really gingery, you know, fiery, like, you know, color. It's really cute, and I really found a newfound appreciation for the color. So the third and final pro for Miss Dominica is she's big head friendly. Okay, you can't go wrong with buying a 13x6, but not all 13x6 frontals are the same, and so far so great with Miss Dominica. She definitely is ear to ear, okay? I had no problem applying her and putting her on, and I definitely had lots of fun styling it in the tutorial, as well as applying it to my head, okay? I have a 23-inch head with plenty of hair, and sometimes my hairline kind of overarches, but with this I have full coverage all the way around the dome, okay? All right, so moving on to Dominica's cons. Con number one would definitely have to be that once you do anything to this hair, whether you part it, you brush it, you comb it, the curl that comes out the box, that really tight kind of coil curl is over with, okay? It disappears. It turns into this. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The more you play at it, the more you comb it, the more you brush it. And you kind of get to see that on the tutorial. I definitely had to put so many products in this hair just to flatten it. And look, I still have a powder, puff, poof type of style going on, whether I like it or not, okay? I even went in and tried my best to manipulate the curl by you know, taking my blow dryer on a high setting, and you have to be really quick with it, ladies. In order, you know, whenever you get a wig that is like really tightly curled, and especially with synthetic hair, I doubt you could do it with real hair, but when you get, you know, really tight curls, you can take your blow dryer on a high setting and, you know, take, you know, a section of the hair and, you know, rub it down or stretch it out with either a comb, your fingers, or what, and it'll really stretch the curls out. It really would. And I didn't want to stretch the curls out too much, because I still wanted you ladies to see Dominica as close to how she is naturally and out the box before I, you know, go in and start to really drastically manipulate the curl. Because if I manipulate the curl and I straighten it and stretch it out, is it really gonna be Dominica? Not really, okay? So maybe after this tutorial, if I do decide to keep her on and wear her out somewhere, I might go in with the blow dryer again and stretch her to maybe, you know, probably be as long and stretched out as this, you know, just so it's not just sitting up and bunching up on my shoulders, okay? So I would definitely have to say the fact that this curl doesn't bounce back and go into its original state after you part it, brush it, or apply any type of, you know, product to it, that is definitely a con. But a con to be expected, right? Con number two, I would definitely have to say that Dominica sheds. And she tangles, but she doesn't shed and tangle profusely, you know, to the point where you just like, okay, I don't have any hair left, I got a bald spot. She ain't that bad, but she does give you some tangling, some knotting, you know, some you know, getting caught in your rings, your necklace, your headsets, your collar, your buttons, whatever you got going on for the day while you have Miss Dominica on, okay? All right. I don't really think I have a con number three. because, you know, with Dominica, you already see on the stock card that, you know, what you see is what you get, okay? Now, I would have preferred her to be slightly longer, and that's only because now that she's all combed out and, you know, I have her on, she's kind of, you know, she gets to the point after I pull her down a little with my fingers, she gets to the point where she kind of rises up and she kind of bunches up and sits on my shoulders and get real perched up on my shoulder like a parrot, okay? She gets really like this, you know? And it kind of makes me want to go in and like just trim like this part off and just like have it all this length and just be cool with it being like a ball of hair just sitting up on my shoulders. I don't know. So I definitely might consider trimming her if I do decide to wear her, but that's only after when I try to stretch her out with the blow dryer on a high temperature. If that doesn't work, ladies, then I think I'll just go ahead on and trim her evenly all the way around the wig, just so, you know, if it's gonna give me Diana Ross, at least it'll be cute Diana Ross with some buns on top, okay? So what do I rate Dominica? I would definitely have to rate Dominica an 8. Now, I know it's a little high to say I only wore her for probably about an hour now. And you already know how I had to come back and attach an update for Ariel. I'll definitely attach a picture of her right here, or right there, but right here. I definitely had to go back and insert a 12-hour plus update, just so you ladies could see how Miss Ariel held up after wearing her for 12 hours plus. I feel that rating Dominica an 8 is being graceful, because I haven't worn her but an hour. And, you know, like I said, being a synthetic wig wearer, you kind of could tell and foresee the you know, way that a wig is gonna turn out, just from the curl, the thickness, and how the way it acts, you know, against your clothing and all that, okay? So I just know that she can potentially go down in her rating, okay? I definitely want to let that be known, ladies. But because I haven't worn her long enough to give you a true and authentic and tried rating, I'm gonna rate her an 8, okay? So with that, ladies, I'm definitely gonna let you go. Thank y'all so much for watching my tutorial and my review for Miss Dominica. Dominica. Let me stop. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your girl. And also follow me on Instagram at JuicyNashae as well. Bye.